What if everything you are chasing still leaves you empty? What if the things the world tells you will satisfy you are the very things that leave you restless? Today, we live in a world driven by desire, a world that constantly tells you you need more pleasure, more money, more success, more recognition, more experiences. And if you can just get enough, then you will finally be happy. But is that really true? Or is it the greatest illusion of our time? There was a man in history who had everything the world could offer, not just a little, but everything. He had wisdom beyond imagination. The Bible says his wisdom exceeded that of all others. People traveled from distant lands just to hear him speak. He had wealth beyond measure. Gold flowed into his kingdom in staggering amounts. His riches were beyond what most of us can even imagine today. He had power. Nations feared him. No one dared challenge him. He had influence, control, and authority. And then he had pleasure. Every kind of pleasure, everything the human heart could desire, was within his reach. The finest food, the finest music, the most beautiful environments, the most luxurious lifestyle. Nothing was withheld from him. If anyone could say, "I have experienced it all," it was this man. And yet, one night, after having everything, he sat down and reflected on his life. And his conclusion was shocking. He said, "Everything is vanity, meaningless, empty, like a bubble that bursts." Imagine that. A man who had everything said it was nothing. And yet today, we are still chasing the same things: sex, power, riches, material things. We define ourselves by what we own, what we wear, the places we go, the people we associate with, and the lifestyle we display. But behind all of that, many people are empty. There are people smiling on the outside, but broken on the inside. There are people surrounded by friends, yet deeply lonely. There are people achieving success, yet lacking purpose. In fact, even in great institutions of learning, it has been said that one of the greatest problems among young people is a lack of meaning and purpose. Think about that. Surrounded by knowledge, yet searching for meaning. Because knowledge alone is not enough. Success alone is not enough. Pleasure alone is not enough. Let's talk about pleasure for a moment. The world tells you, follow your desires. Do what feels good. Enjoy yourself. But pleasure has a limit. What excites you today will not satisfy you tomorrow. And what satisfied you yesterday will feel empty today. It is a cycle, a never-ending search for something more. Then comes wealth. People believe money will solve everything. If I just have enough. But enough is never enough. The more you have, the more you want. And even those who have everything still feel something missing. Then comes power, influence, recognition, the desire to be seen, to be known, to be important. But even power cannot satisfy the soul. So what is the problem? Why does everything fail? The answer is simple, but often ignored. You were not created to be satisfied by temporary things. There is something deeper inside you, a longing, a hunger, a desire for meaning, and nothing in this world can truly satisfy it. That emptiness is spiritual, and only God can fill it. Many people try everything first. They chase the world, only to discover that the world cannot satisfy them. And then they begin to ask the real questions. Why am I here? What is the purpose of my life? Why do I still feel empty? Because real fulfillment is not found in what you have. It is found in your relationship with God. True peace comes from Him. True joy comes from Him. True purpose comes from Him. The world offers temporary satisfaction, but God offers lasting fulfillment. So the question is not, how much can I gain? The question is, what truly matters? Because one day, everything you have will mean nothing. Your money, your success, your possessions, all of it will fade away, but your soul will remain. And that is what truly matters. So don't spend your life chasing things that cannot satisfy you. Seek what is eternal. Seek what is real. Seek God, because in Him you will finally find what you have been searching for all along.